in the last phase, and that Beatrix was more of a priority, but just the same, both teams know what they're doing. Both teams are aware of the stakes right here at the grand finals of the Snapdragon Pro Series. It's a purple star for both of our junglers, Superkin and Kyrie. They can't commit any mistakes. The margin of error is so small.
The smallest we've seen. 2 assassins now in the land of Dawn. Kyrie already to the orange buff. Keyboy doing a good job at stopping, distracting Superkin, and Kyrie will be able to walk out of this with an advantage, an invade early on.
And looking at how a BTR are answering back, something tells me they might have been bitten once and twice shy. They understand, and they may have been shut down by the stakes, by the pressure so far of sitting at 0-3 here. Minute in, Little Wanderer, everything, even that small camp up top, all belong to ONIC.
Oh man, this Kufra from Vin is giving me flashbacks. MPL Indonesia Season 11, ONIC undefeated run, and then Kufra, Vin, regular season. RQ were able to pull off the win against this, what, dominating ONIC? The Kage, the World Slayer ONIC? And we'll see if he can replicate that in this game. As Superkin is also on his signature.
Superkin here, rocking that Ling, which has a killing spree. And we'll see, he's getting pressured here, he's getting cornered, forced out of Tempest Ablaze early.
Oh, he goes on the cutthroat as well, pulled out. But it's not going to be a kill for either of these teams. Both teams disengage, but who won in that skirmish, in that battle?
Oh, I'd say even if you're looking at just a 200, 300 gold lead for ONIC, it's still all them. All the moves on the map are called for by the Sky Kings. Even this turtle here, pulled in by Boots. It's all green. ONIC have all their ults. They're just waiting for Keyboy, and he's going to hit it here. And now all the more. Even with Kyrie taking his purple, ONIC have a clean go at this. I'm wondering what the contest plan here is for BTR.
Well, personally, it's to get Superkin his purple buff, get him to a position where he can actually go for that. Super Vin with a Tyrant's Revenge, unable to connect, and this should be a free turtle over to ONIC, unless it's a cheeky steal. Oh, Vin with a Tyrant's Rage and a Flicker, now punished by the Divine Judgment. Moreno trying to help this Roamer, and now it's going to be the collapse coming down. Appraiser's Wrath, first blood, and Superkin jumps in for 2 kills. Meanwhile, Sans up top with a good trade over to Sakin.
2 for 1. Plus the turtle, but Sakin falls off camera. CW and Sans get him. I think that's a wash overall. Will we still end up in a place where neither are in a clear lead? But wait, the fight continues once more. They're not done. Just now they disengage. Bigetron Alpha, all right. Let's never count them out. They're playing with fire as early as 3 minutes in with a scaling lineup.
Yeah, I think that's the point that we need to push through even more, right? I mean, Bigetron Alpha, it does seem like with the Fredrin, with the Kufra, and the Yve, they'll have solid mid-control, some pressure, wave clear as well to fend off against ONIC's dominance. But, like you said, they are a scaling lineup. They still need to get there. Now, while we're talking about scaling, I do want to bring up the topic of Kyrie's choice of emblems here. Killing Spree, same Banny that we've been seeing for a long time, but it's a weapon mastery for him. CW blazing duet, clearing out the waves, and showing away Bigetron Alpha from this turret. Uh-oh. No.
They live. All right, so I'm guessing the principle behind that is he wants to scale up as much as Superkin. Now, purple in jeopardy.
Oh! Bit too much that he could chew. Kyrie cuts him up. Divine Judgment freaking Vin under the turret, and this may be a solo kill. Yeah! Keyboy takes Vin down. It's 2-0. Kyrie versus Vin, or Kyrie versus Ken, and Keyboy versus Vin.
Jungle on jungle, support on support. Call it supportal combat 1 here. 4 minutes in, and CW, throughout the mayhem that ONIC have caused in the past minute, bottom that push on tier 1 top. And now, Kyrie looking to steal the purple away from Ken. Both have a retribution on. Oh, they disengage.
Yeah, very risky play by Super Ken there. He tried to make a miraculous steal onto that purple buff, and now they're even more behind. It has given ONIC more resources to play with the turtle. And the fact that CW has a lead over Sakin, is able to take that turret down very early on. It should be a free one. Again, oh what? Super Ken jumps in with a helmet Vin. Now time for the Blaze to escape. Super Vin caught in the feather airstrike. Kyrie with some damage. Boots with a maul down as he puts the hammer onto his face. Keyboy Flicker Super Ken trying to maneuver.
They're looking for a divine judgment. Super Ken with a Finch poise. He's getting out of range. Where's he gonna go? Is he gonna get an execution? Oh no, he might even be real recall. He's still alive.
How is he still alive? Keyboy, one more hit. Super Ken still able to dodge and gets another white gun to Super Ken.
The juke of a lifetime. Super Ken making like Harrison Ford from The Fugitive.
Oh my goodness. Bigetron Alpha refuse to go down without a fight. They want this game.
In that whole sequence, he doesn't even end up coming home. He goes straight for his orange.
And now he's back to basically full.
Wow. If Super Ken performs this way and rubs off on all the rest of Bigetron Alpha and keeps it up for the rest of the series, we might as well see a reverse sweep. But we're far from that. Step by step, one by one, moment by moment. Keyboy spotted here in the Y bush. They're gonna keep up the pressure. Boots and San's gonna pressure the purple here. And Kyrie, he's gonna come in range.
Let's see, here Retribution gonna be used up. No retreat right now, but Super Pin in the back now gonna be caught in the Divine Judgment. Penetrate coming down, but it doesn't find anyone. Good distraction by Boots in the back with the penalty zone, locking Bigetron Alpha up.
Pickoff is a pickoff, and that'll allow for the map to be a little more open as Keyboy assists CW in this Tier 1 takedown bottom. Something to note, Miracle, as early as 6 minutes 40 seconds, right? There's already two, count them, two blade armors on ONIC. So they really want to give Saken and Super Ken hell. All of those basic attacks, all of those crits, ching, aren't gonna come for free.
It's going to come at a cost. And now for Bigetron Alpha, if they want to get a free trade in, it'll all rely on Moreno. And he definitely is pretty far away from his power spike. He decided to go for the brute force breastplate. He wants to play as a utility. Sans flying by on the Saken. Renders apathy just to clear out, getting him that cannon minion. His Boots here is trying his best to just zone Chorizo out of the turtle pit.
An immaculate pull though. This allows for ONIC to not clearly and freely engage. And Bigetron Alpha, respect that space, respect the 3,000 gold that ONIC have on top of them. The clear firepower advantage that ONIC have can definitely just punish Bigetron Alpha in a snap as they turn. Now Keyboy with a pull.
Oh, instantly deleted. CW very aggressive onto the front now, going to be punished by the taunt. Venice Rage only connecting on the Boots. Sans with the recalls as they take a free turtle.
That's emotional damage coming in. CW playing with fire, so these are very low. Can Kyrie finish the job?
Let's say good knockup by Chorizo gets his gold laner and himself out of that situation. Super Ken now, some of the blades used up. Trying to go for some damage, but tickles Boots.
All it does is tickles Boots. Looking at the gold earned so far, it's clean and clear that Keyboy is making up so much of the space and of course the threat of activation to allow CW and Kyrie to deal this much damage. Woo! Putting Super Ken at 1 HP.
It was more like a warning shot, that one. Kyrie just missed by a bit. One basic attack.
A millimeter.
Even, I think at that point, a breath of air, a gust of wind would have taken him out.
A minion just comes up and attacks at the wrong time. Could have taken down Super Ken, but at least he's mobile. At least he can come back home, heal up, and then get back to business. There's a lot of split pushing that needs to be done for Bigetron Alpha to recover. ONIC here, approaching the 6,000 gold mark without even the Lord spawning quite yet. That happens in under a minute. Vin jumping from bush to bush. Let's check in on what these mid lane duos are building up. You see Sans has a Clock of Destiny and a Winter Truncheon, so it deals a lot of damage. How about Moreno? After that Brute Force Breastplate, on his way to an Ice Queen Wand.
He has to just play for that utility for now. Sans is definitely far in the lead with a Clock of Destiny and a Lightning Truncheon. He can force a lot of the poke to come through. Burst damage as well to the back with the help of Keyboy. Once someone gets caught in that Divine Judgment, I think they're almost confirmed to be gone. Oh, a miss from Super Vin on that Target's Revenge. Feather Airstrike forcing on top of the blades from Super Ken. And this purple buff is gone. ONIC take it away. Bigetron Alpha, there's no way they get the Lord now.
This is very reminiscent of the past couple of games played here in this series where ONIC finds a lead and just bites down. This is the Gator roll. They're making sure that what prey they have doesn't stray too far. So Rizzo here caught out with his Divine Judgment.
And there you go, like I said, just melt it down. Superfin going aggressive, but the penalty zone is what connects onto the back. Suckin getting cut down. Superfin returns rage, but what is it for? No one there to follow it up. Superfin outlancing to MLBB.
So close to a wipeout. Keyboy's gonna make sure this Supercan survives. 4 for 1. A huge trade. A huge move for ONIC. Look at the damage that the 3 cores have dealt. Sans, CW, and Kyrie.
ONIC are on their way for another accolade. Another one in their collection, a trophy. Back to back to back. MPL ID champs in Season 11 to MSC and now Snapdragon Pro Series MLBB.
The tale of ONIC, the Sky Kings, continue to be written. Songs of their greatness continue to be sang. Chorus upon chorus across the land. What's Bigetron Alpha to do? How do they shrink this colossal lead? 8,000 gold. It's not impossible. We've seen it done before. But with this, a 3v1. Make that a 2v4 as Keyboy comes in, evens the odds. It's so difficult. Where do we find a pickoff? Inside their base? I'm guessing that's one big chance. That's one big opportunity, a possibility.
But that will only, Bigetron Alpha will only be relying on one thing. ONIC making a mistake. It's not a good game plan, but I agree with you, Leon. It's the only game plan that they have right now. That's how slim, that's how desperate, that's how bleak it looks for the Terminators.
2 things that need to happen. An amazing defense. They got to mount the defense of a lifetime inside their base. And they hope and pray that ONIC make a mistake there within. Superken doing his best to defend against his lord and make quick work of it. But it's going to come at a cost. So close. He sensed that a concealed Keyboy was coming in. Bottom lane in jeopardy.
Keyboy going to be engaged on now with the taunt as well. Bennett's Rage coming down. That's a kill over. Penalty zone on the 3.
And the RW of the answer back, but it's not going to be enough.
Kyrie in the back with CW. Superken. Tempest of plays the steps, but now he goes on to CW. Kyrie was just waiting. They knew what was going to happen, and it happened. Wipeout.
The inevitable is nigh. A 5 for 1 with Sans sitting atop Moreno's corpse. Ladies and gentlemen, can this defense happen? It's not!
From Cambodia to Jakarta, ONIC are champions again!
The Sky Kings hit a new peak. Altitudes unheard of in the history of our great sport. ONIC are your Snapdragon Pro Series Season 3 MLBB champions.
There was nothing Bigetron Alpha could do. They pulled all their straps, they laid it on a table flat. ONIC took all of that and flipped the table. Aggressive movements, proactive movements, intense.